Hi guys, it's Mike, and during the last years I tried almost every jetboard on the market. So today I'm finally ready to answer your $1,000,000 question on how to choose your first jetboard. Let's go! But before we get to that, let me quickly ask you a question. If money wasn't an issue, what car would you buy? Well, most people will instantly say Ferrari or Lamborghini. Now, there is only one condition. You'll have to use this car for the rest of your life. Wait, what? Now you start thinking, where will I put groceries? How will I get my kids to school? That's not practical car at all. Same with the jetboards. The fastest jetboard might not be the best for you. So here are my tips that might help you to pick the right one. Let's go! First, let's quickly cover what not to do and most common mistakes to avoid. Do not buy Chinese rip-offs of JetSurf. The market is flooded with cheaply assembled JetSurf rip-offs that might look the same but definitely will break on the first use. And good luck shipping them back to China for servicing. Get ready to pay a little more and buy an original board, and you'll thank me later. Number 2. Do not buy the first generation boards. If you saw my videos, I found so many issues with the first generation boards that I bought, and they could be simply avoided if I waited a little longer and got the new and improved 2.0 version a year later. Wait till they get it right and buy the proven one. Number 3. Do not get into long-term pre-orders. If someone is saying, pay now and you'll receive a board a year later, that means you might get stuck for 2 or 3 years and you might never see your board or your money back. The normal wait time in the industry is like 3 to 6 months, so wait till they are ready to ship or just buy the different brand. The next is a $1,000,000 question. Should you buy a petrol or electric board? First, where are you going to use it? In countries like Germany, Austria, Switzerland, it's not allowed to use petrol boards in most of the lakes, so you'll have to stick with rivers or go to the ocean. On the other hand, electrical boards are allowed almost everywhere except on the plains, which makes it really hard to travel with. Next, consider your age, weight and your physical condition. Just be realistic with yourself. If you're out of shape and you're too heavy, you're not going to have fun with adrenaline board like JetSurf, and you will just collect dust on the shelf. In such case, pick a big and powerful electric board like Carver X, Lampuga, Radin, Waterwolf or Curve. On the other hand, if you're a lightweight person in a good shape, it's much better to pick a fast and fun board like JetSurf or Mako, which is light and gives you a lot of adrenaline rides. The next myth is that to operate a petrol board you need to be a mechanic, while electrical one is maintenance free. This is true except for the fact that if my JetSurf breaks, there is a high chance that even I, who never touched anything in my life except computer mouse, can fix it. While if electrical one breaks, there is nothing you can do about it. The bottom line, don't be fooled that you are buying a jetboard for years to use. The expected use of the jetboard should be around 1 year. After that, you must service it like you do with your car. Finally, after you consider all those factors, it's time for you to start picking the board out of 4 categories. First, propulsion systems. Those are attachments for your stand-up paddle or kayak, and they provide you with hours and hours of slow cruising and enjoyment. And you don't need to have any good physical condition to operate them. Heck, you don't even need to stand up, you can just sit and enjoy the ride. Examples are Scuba Jet, Aquamarine Blue Drive, Blue Lagoon Propulsion and Bixby. They're also great family fun and kids friendly. Number 2. Jetboards for casual use. Those are big and heavy and easy to operate thanks to great buoyancy. You can enjoy them with the whole family and you don't need to be in a great physical shape to ride them. Just prepare a trolley or a couple of friends to help you out to carry them, because those things are very heavy. Examples are Carver X, Radin, Lampuga, Torque, Curve and Waterwolf. Number 3. Adrenaline junkie jetboards. Those are fast and lightweight boards that are very powerful and allow you to do rapid turns. These boards require you to be in a great athletic shape to operate them, and get ready to get your hands dirty once in a while to fix them. Examples are from petrol boards, Jet Surf and Mako, and from electric boards, E-Surf and the Wake from Sweden.
Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge, face up.
And finally, electric foils. Those are perfect for cruising in the flat water. However, you must consider the danger of the sharp foil edges and use the protection. E-foils are a little bit harder to learn, but super fun once you master it. It's perfect if you have a calm lake or harbor without big waves and chop. Examples are lift foils, flight board, Cabratec foil, etc. Now, the final and most important question. Should you buy the board directly from the factory or from the dealer? Most people get burned by buying straight from the factory, and then they get stuck for many weeks with no response and no servicing. Just think about it. What priorities will the factory give you ordering one board, comparing to a big dealer that's ordering 50 boards each week? And good luck fixing your board once it breaks. Most factories don't do servicing and they rely on the dealers to do the repairs. So think about it when you're buying a board straight from the factory. Personally, I always buy all my boards from the dealer, who happens to be Wayne Brooks from Jetboard Limited. I guess you know him from our videos called Jetboard Testing Tour. Wayne is not just an expert in the industry, but also one of the biggest dealers servicing whole Europe and expanding to North America, Brazil and Australia. You can always reach Wayne for your quote, and especially for post-service repairs, because most people don't realize how often these jetboards break. That's all for today, guys, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have more questions, don't forget to put them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!